This is Irontrader. It is the last call of the week, so we're going to review crude oil here and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Amazon, AMZN. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock, commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Amazon. Now, this is gearing up here to looking really, really good. Netflix came out to earnings, and you got to figure it. We were watching 736, and it blew right past that to 762. I'm long, and I'm still staying long. NVIDIA got an upgrade there today, and I think Amazon is doing everything right here, not only with their sales and everything, but with their sports, especially like Thursday Night Football. Actually, it was actually a pretty good game last night. So I should say, I think Amazon is poised to go much higher. Okay, so here's what we have. Let's take a look here on the daily chart. Okay, so what do we have here today is we had a high here of 190.74 here, okay? So it's, when you look right to the left of the chart here, what do you have? Yeah, 190.90, okay? So right there, there's your resistance level. Now, your next level we're going to do is we're going to go to the top of this candle. You're looking at 191.84, and we can come up to the top of here. You're looking at 193.95. We have 194.53, and then there's your big retest up here, sitting at 195.37, which is basically your price channel, okay? Now, again, if we can blast above that, then what we do is we come up here to your next level. So, and then what we'll do is we're going to be looking at 196.62, and then we want to do is come over to the left of the chart here. You're looking at 199.84, and then your big breakout there is 201.20. So if it breaks through this price channel right here at that 195.37, it's got a good target up here at 201.20, and then we'd have to see exactly what happens when it get there. So when you look at a weekly chart here, it's very, very easy to see. That's why these blue lines here are price channels. It makes life a lot easier. You don't even have to look. You just look at the price channel and boom, there you go. Okay, now you can see where this chart here, we're holding that 8-day and that 21-day, looking very, very bullish here. The key is we just got to start rallying up here and get towards that 201.20, and then we see what the reaction is once it gets there. Okay, so just like when we had Netflix, it crawled up, and again, once it broke that 736 level, well, she just blasted right up higher, and it looks like we're going to close up above that 736. So that looked very, very good. Now here on the downside here, just watch these key levels here. Okay, you're watching that 187.62, and then we're watching this 187.59, which is sitting right there. Okay, now on a weekly, we're looking here at that. We're looking at 185.22 level closing basis, and we're looking at 183.69 here for the week here today. Looks like we're firmly above that. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is looking very, very bullish. I am long Amazon, and I also trade Amazon. I just think this is really coming into play. And now with this big AI movement that they have going on, I think this is a really good trade here. Okay, see, so I usually stick to the big boys here, like your Amazon, your Meta, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Netflix, Tesla, that kind of situation. TQQ is a really nice, sweet basket of the whole percent. You're up 2% there today just on TQQ. So if you want to just do like a one-stop shopping, that's easy to trade also here. So, okay, so for really what we want to watch here on Monday situation is just watch today's high. That's at 190.74, and then we can follow it up here. But there's your big target. It's 195.37. We break above that here. Then we're going to go, your next big target here is 201.20. Above that, she's going to rip higher. You'll go to 210, 220, 225, all those numbers there. But again, you have to close above that 201.20, then she can roll higher. Now, RSI here, we look at it. You got plenty of room to run. You're sitting at 58, plenty of room to run. And now here, your green is just coming over your red. That's always very, very bullish. This is looking like a very, very good, healthy, bullish stock here. Now, when you look at the weekly, you can see bottom left, upper right. That's what you always want to see. See how nice that 50 days up, the 21 days up here, your 100 day is up here, and your 8-day crossed over your 21 day. That's very, very bullish. Look at your RSI. You got plenty of room to run. You got a crossover here on your MACD here. So this is looking very, very bullish here. Just watch these key levels here, this 21 day and that 8-day. When you look at that here, if it happens to come down that, I think that'd be a good buying opportunity here if you're not in the stock, and you can take this thing much higher here. But on the F side, just watch that 195.87. We blast through that. There's your target right there. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart here. I want to show you all three of them here because this is looking not too good here on Yo Krudski, unless you're like I am, and I'm short right now, so it doesn't really make a hell of a lot of difference. Okay, this is what we got here. Okay, so we had this war premium. Telling you about this about 2 million times. I'm already starting to bore myself with that war and that hurricane premium. Anyway, that was it. Now we just got that series of lower highs and lower lows. So today we put in a low there of 68.17 a level here. So your next level right there is going to be 67.57, and then we have that 67.06. You have that 66.95, 66.33, and then you have 65.27 level. Now again, if this blasts down here and you lose that 65.27 level here, then what we have is we have a lot of targets here. Okay, so let me just take this up here a little bit. Runway. Okay. All right, what are you doing there, man? Okay, here we go. Okay, so your next target here is going to be your 100-day. You're like sitting at 64.71, and then we're going to come down to this price channel here at 63.64 level. Okay, so that's what you're looking at is target on the next level situation. Okay, so here's you can see right here on the weekly chart here, it's very, very clear. 63.64 is going to be your next level once you get past that 65.27 level. Okay, so again, once that is lost here, okay, and you get that past that 63.64, then you can start dropping down here pretty hard level. Okay, you can come right down here. You look at it, you're down in you can get down in the 57 level here. Look, we can come down here all the way down here in the 52 level, and you could come all the way on down here. But we got to see how this all shaken out. Now, again, the world is pretty well supplied here at oil, and a lot of this is based on the China situation. America is just pumping like you can't believe here. I think you had the high record on high of production there per day was 11.5 million million barrels a day. Just very, very. So you're just rocketing, rolling here. You know what I'm saying? So again, you got probably production. If you have any kind of slowdown, it's really well balanced here. Another thing about is OPEC already lowered their demand for 2025, and they're going to have their OPEC meeting here on the 1st of December, which is a ways away. But again, put that on your back burner. If they add oil to the market, this can come off very, very hard. But again, one thing I do want to point out, though, I don't think Israel and Iran, they haven't settled this conflict. So if there's a retaliation, any kind of oil facility that is hit, okay, this could take oil shooting right up here, but I think that'd be a good shorting possibility. Okay, so I'm short. I'm still staying short here because I really don't see what's going to go on here. So on the upside here, here's your next target. You just want to look at the top of that candle there. Okay, you're looking at 69.32 level. We can come up to the bottom here. You're looking at 69.71. Then we can look at today's high. You're looking at 70.67. We look at yesterday's high, that's 70.11. But realistically, your target's going to be that 71.73 level. Then right above is that 8-day, which now crossed over that 50-day. You look at a 72.19, and then we're looking at 72.32. This is looking very, very bearish. That series of lower highs, lower lows. This is very, very bearish. I think here, watch those futures when they open up on Sunday night here. But I think we're going to go there and retest this 66.33 level, if not that 65.27 level. And if that is lost here, here's your target there at that 63.64. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now you can see here how bearish this is. Once it gets below that 8-day. I know I say that all the time, but I just wanted to make sure that it's still in you, that when that price gets below the 8-day, she's just going to go lower. When it gets above, she's just going to go higher until she reverses. Now, today we were looking for the bottom of this candle here at 2.31. That is obviously lost. And we came all the way down here to this 200-day here, sitting at roughly 2.26 level here, okay, here on your daily chart. KOLD was a really, really good scalp. I ended up getting my 2 points out of it. I got $1.50 the first time, and I was just kind of like determined to get that other 50 cents out of it. So I got that. It was an easy scalp, but I got my $2 out of that KOLD, which is very, very good. Okay, so that's what you're going to be watching here. As you're going to be watching right there is that 2.249. Okay, that's what you're looking at. That's your 200 SMA. Again, if that is lost here, then what we'll do is we'll be looking for the bottom of this candle right here. You're looking at that 2.22 level. Okay. Then again, you could go here much, much lower, because what we can do is we can start right here. Okay, you're looking at 2.17 level here. You got 2.14. We come down here, you got 2.07. And then here's your big target here at 2.02. There's your gap. and then look to the top of that candle, 1.974. There's your fill. Now, don't worry about it. At the end of this video, I got all the support and resistance levels posted for you. You can just write those down, and then you know if that 200-day is lost, exactly where she's going to go. Now, here you look at a weekly chart here. Well, you can see here how that just rolled over here. What we had is you just got that series of lower highs. That's never good. But now look at where your price is. Okay, so your price now is below that 50 SMA here. Okay, you're below the 8-day, you're below the 21-day, and it just looks like you want to just keep on going lower. RSI here that can move lower. Your green is still above your red here, but she's not looking very, very healthy. Your RSI here is 35. That can come down much lower. This is not oversold yet. And you have nothing here, but that's on the downside. Your green cross your red. That's always a good tail. So once you get that cross like that, and you get this red candle, these are two signs. You always look for tails in the market, okay? So when you have this big red candle, which made a higher high than that 3 we're looking for, but you wiped out all those 4 candles, and it came down and closed below the 8-day. That's the first sign that says this is going to go lower. You get this cross over here. That says it's going to go lower. And then once you get them series of lower lows, that's going to go lower. But this is actually a really good short. Now, I didn't hold the short. I just take the KLD and I just scalp it every day. Because this natural gas is the widowmaker. It could do anything. So I just look at a daily trade on that. So realistically, just watch this 200-day. If that's lost, then she's going to go lower. And, all the way maybe possible onto the gap and the fill. We don't know that yet. Now, upside. Well, what you want to do is you want to back and look and just go reverse of what we had. 2.31, that's your upside target. We can look to yesterday's low, 2.33, and then we can look at this 50 SMA here, 2.39, and then you have your 100-day, 2.41, and then you have that 8-day right above it at basically 2.49 level. Okay, so that is your upside, but you got a lot of resistance, 50-day, 100-day, and the 8-day, lot of resistance going on there, and then we have this key 200-day for support. So what we're doing is you're trading basically between that 200-day, okay, and the 50-day. So we got to see how it shakes out. You lose that 200-day, well, then we know exactly where we're going to go. If you can rally up here, well, then your first resistance big level is going to be 2.39, and that's going to be your 100-day right above that there at that 2.41 level. Always look at a weekly chart here. Because it's always good here you can see, when you see these red candles, this is 3 weeks of this here already. That tells you that this is going to go much lower kind of a situation. Okay, that's what I got for you. And I'll be back here Sunday night here. The future's open at 6. I'll be here before 7 o'clock. Have a video. We'll take a look at crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll see what else maybe is running. You can always throw something else in the old mix. Now, keep your eye on NVIDIA, that 140.89. Any kind of a pullback. They just got a good, I think this is going to really rip into next. The earnings are way off. So the earnings aren't until 11/19. Okay, so you got time here yet. You got plenty of time here, but I think it's going to be a good rally up into the earnings there. So just kind of came just like what we had with that. Netflix came off a little bit, but you can see the earnings just exploded, and so did the stock. Okay, so just got to be aware of all the market. If you don't see a trade in crude oil, natural gas, there's other things out there which you can make your daily cash flow with. Okay, there's a lot of really good stuff here. Okay, like Race is doing good today. Lululemon's doing good. Even got JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. That's all doing good here. So there's a lot of really good trades. So I'll be back here Sunday night, and we will take a look here and see what's going on and get you all set up there for Monday. Everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you down the road.